Music TV. Music TV. Music TV.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
There we go.
Oh, and my volume's all the way down, too.
Yes, man. It is the flyest podcast in the land. It is the Keep It Podcast.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
What's up, It's the morning grip, y'all. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell an enemy. What up?
What up, dude?
Let's get it.
Oh, shit.
What up, Caliper?
Mrs. Mom's in the...
What up?
Alright, you ready to...
There we go.
You ready to let the rhythm hit him?
Let the music play.
Oh, you know what? I ain't even ready. I got a light first on.
Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. What up, y'all? It's the flyest podcast in the land.
Alright. I ain't had no lights on. Alright, we up in here.
Let's get it, y'all. What's
Good
happening?
morning,
Good
peoples.
morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Let me go ahead and share this stream like y'all should be doing. Make sure that you hit the like. There go Mom's right on time. What's up, Mommy?
What up?
Y'all hit that like and subscribe and share the stream. See, check this out, y'all. I just want y'all to. I want to put this little bug in your ear real quick, like my mama used to say. Put this little bug in your ear.
Put a bugger-rooney.
Shout out to Darius Troutman. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday, shout outs.
Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
All right, so this is what it is, though. So I'm gonna introduce the show, but I think I got a little to add to it.
Chill.
I think I got a little to add to it because I saw something last night, and it it made me think. I was watching Vicky Dillon, right? And she said something that I think probably needs to be highlighted every time we kind of do a show, just so people don't get confused about what this is, right?
Right.
So check this out. Let me know if you like it. I'm gonna go ahead and do it real quick. Hey guys, it's Jay Lava. No, raspy, airy voice this morning because I want to be serious. But this is Keep It P podcast, where we take news, situations, everyday occurrences, and we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. But more importantly, the mainstream media is designed to make you think what they want you to think. And then our job is to teach you how to think, right? So it's kind of a difference, right? They want to form your opinions and they want you to think the way they want you to think about any given subject. And so they use deceitful words, lies, and tactics in the way that they relay their message. And it is our job to read the message, decode the message, and show you how to do it too, right? So when you read or you encounter these things that are not indicative of Black empowerment, you will actually recognize and understand what you're seeing and be able to combat it. Because I think, sometimes I think people get confused on like what our mission here is. Like we just, we just loud talking, we're just loud talking, race baiters or whatever,
Right.
You know how they be. We're race baiters, and we just know our job is to inform people on how to think about this shit. You know what I'm saying? How to think about this stuff. Because as y'all see in every article, damn near we go through, we bust it down on how where the wool is just being pulled all over your eye sockets.
All over your eye sockets.
On you know what I'm saying? Every damn story we and then it's almost like we do, the stories that we do are getting progressively worse.
Yes.
They're getting progressively worse. They have progressively more and more mayo slathered on top of them.
Hot slathereth
of mayoeth on them. And it's like, man, y'all kind of want to pay attention. Oh, you also, she said this that I thought was real tight. She was like, you can listen to us now, or you can listen to us later. But when you listen to us later, that's probably going to be after you didn't experience some bullshit already. So we trying to prevent you from going through the BS, because that's when people get all super conscious and super about it. Like, once their cousin gets shot or they get pulled over and they have a bad experience by the police or whatever the case is, that's when people get involved. We saying y'all should get involved before that happens. Right?
Exactamundo.
And the reason why is because of the stuff that I put in the title. Your boy Jim Crow Joe is trying to get the Asians 50 mil.
This TZ Von Savage in the place to be, by the way.
Yeah, it was serious this morning, man. I've been wanting to talk about that since I woke up. I woke up out of my bed to talk about that.
Right. It was serious.
Man. Yeah, I did. I woke my wife up out her sleep last night to tell her that, like, baby, guess what? Like this, motherfucker. This Jim Crow Josie. Hold on, man. Cause I sent you that article, didn't I?
No, I didn't get it.
I think I did. I sent you the article. Like, hey, check this news out. Hold on, let me go.
When?
Last night.
Nah, I don't got it.
You didn't get it? Because I sure sent it to you.
No.
What?
No, sir. Right after the scan codes, I don't got nothing.
What? Hold on. How come I can't even get to your article real quick? Hold on.
Yeah, let me get that. P.
Hold on. They got me signed in. That's some trickery and some deceit.
Trickery dickery.
Trickery dickery dockery. Then I got this new phone and I gotta learn the functions. You know, like the swipe to the side to go back. I don't like that. I don't like the new swipe to the side, bro.
Today in hip hop, Dre released his first single, Deep Cover, today.
Was that today? That was a
Yeah.
long time ago too.
Long time
Did
ago.
they say how long?
Say what?
Did they say how long?
It was in 1992.
Hey, you know, one of my esteemed friends from the B1 community accepted me as a friend on Facebook, personally.
What?
Yeah, his name is TD Hip Hop. Remember I told you about him? He non-FBA, but that boy be coming with the heat.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's him, man. Like, it's my boy right there at the top, right there in the middle. But I've actually quoted some of his videos in my video and actually used some of the footage. I think that was the one where I broke down how black people loyally vote for the have loyally voted for the Democrats since Jim Crow, and on that particular thing, it was like they been voting for him since like the 60s, the majority, like 88% and above. And he had this graphic that showed, you know, like how the breakdowns of the election was and who voted, just kind of parroting the fact that, you know, black people were the ones that overwhelmingly got Joe Biden in the office. But yet and still, here he goes, giving us persuasions. This persuasions, dog. They finna get some bread. So basically what he doing, y'all, if y'all seem confused about what the Joe Biden move was and what this legislation and all of that, basically the dominant society sees Asian people as honorary Aryans. So basically they see them as an acceptable form to mix races with. I was watching Tariq last night, and he had audio of two cops from Calgary, which is in Canada, and they was talking about how the day of the white man is over. And they was like, yeah, it sure is. He's like, every time I walk down the street, all you see is interracial relationships and blah, blah, blah. The day of the white man is over. He also said this, though, that was really key. He was like, I told my son, if you want to do an interracial relationship, go get yourself an Asian. So they sanction Asians. I mean, you can tell that by, you can look at what's his name, the Mitch McConnell. You can look at various CEOs of various companies, especially like
Book of Faces.
Yeah, right. Facebook and others. Yeah, they feel like Jeezy, Wesley Snipes. They feel like Asians are honorary Aryans, so they feel comfortable with mating. And then what you see in this country right now, they're kind of showing Asians that, hey, y'all honorary white people too. We finna give y'all the same privileges and statuses that we have. Because if you notice, I mean, basically they doing for Asian people is the same thing that they do for themselves. You know what I'm saying? With just
right.
with just a little less impunity. You know what I'm saying? Just a tad. You know what I'm saying? Because I bet you if an Asian person kill a white person, it's over for them.
Over.
Done.
They said, fam, I told you that's part of the Green Dragons. They say it in their little creed, like, yo, just don't kill no whites.
No, really?
Yeah. I watched like a little documentary about the Green Dragons, man.
You know,
and they was like, yeah, just don't kill no whites.
You know what? I'm sorry to say, but that culture as a whole is puss. I mean, what happened to all the bonsai, kamikaze? Like, what happened to that? All the bravery. That just goes out the window when palm colored people come around, huh? Is that what happens?
Yeah, I mean, that's what it looked like.
Hey, y'all keep it lit, man. We try to, man. Where you checking in from, man? We try to keep it lit, man. This is a serious ordeal, man. Like the topics that we talk about are very relevant to Black people and Black society. And if we don't cover these things, dog, then they'll slip them in on you. Y'all will see commercial after commercial. Y'all will see pundit after pundit. Y'all will see all of these people talking about everything else but Black empowerment. And if we keep letting them divert from the conversation and don't stay on their neck, that's exactly what they're gonna do. Because right now they trying, like, the biggest propaganda campaign in the world to demonize Black people, and I just don't think it's cool.
And they going in hard.
Not to mention, we still got palm colored people just acting a fool, more mass shootings. So so much for those big Black boogeymen that's running around.
It's been like 100 and something, 130, 120 since January. Mass shootings.
Yeah. And how many of them have involved Black people? I'll wait.
I think one. That one that that literally just
the football dude.
Yeah.
And I don't even.
And come to find out, the doctor treated his dad. So you done did something to the dad or something, and you done did this. You done came back and told the son. And then when they asked the dad said he a good boy. Oh, okay. Well, I know what that means, brother.
That he was
doing you wrong, and fam took care of that.
Mm-hmm. Biden announces new action to curb anti-Asian violence as NYC and other cities rail from attacks. President Biden, Jim Crow Joe announced a string of federal actions Tuesday aimed at counteracting violence against Asian Americans as New York and other cities across the country have seen a disturbing spike and hate-filled attacks against people of Asian descent. Jim Crow Joe, you suck. And I told y'all. Anyway, actions include a $50 million grant program for specifically Asian American and Pacific Islander victims of sexual assault, domestic violence, and according to the White House, the program will be administered by the Department of Health and Human Services and centered around providing community-based, culturally specific resources. What? Culturally specific. We can't get them to say for Black people for nothing. Y'all remember what Kamala Harris said? So I'm not just gonna sit up here and say I'm only gonna do something for Black people. No. Anyway, HHS, the government's largest public health agency, will also establish a task force devised to policies ensuring administration's COVID-19 response seeks to mitigate anti-Asian xenophobia and bias related to the pandemic, with a particular eye towards violence against women, the White House said. Man, this stuff do take a toll on you mentally. Like, cause we actually have to read this stuff. It's like a smack in the face.
Right.
It's like a sickness in the pit of your stomach that never goes away. Like I think we need to do a health and wellness segment on this network about mental health, man.
Straight up.
Because I mean, it takes a strong person to be sane and function during life. Or see, okay, check this out. Now this is the shit right here. You ready?
Right.
It's either you know what's going on and you do your damnness to try to be positive and live through it and just get on with your life, or you do like so many of our people do, is you ignore it, act like it don't happen, and use all type of things to distract you from thinking about it. EI television, sports games, Facebook, funny memes, funny this, that, and the other. Like there's a lot of distractions, and they're designed that way because you know, y'all notice we've been going hard on white supremacy. We even had them saying it now, but now they don't want to talk about that no more. They want to talk about Asian crime. They want to talk about LGBT stuff. They want to talk about purple blind people eaters, right? Anything but white supremacy. Because you want to know why? You want to know why, guys? Because if you focus on something long enough, then you will start coming up with a solution for it. Copperfield, he said, we have their last names, bro. Yeah, we do. That comes out of the killing fields of slavery. We have been branded with their last names in this society. I mean, we the only society of enslaved people or people who was done wrong that still commingle with their oppressors.
Right.
Like their oppressors have not gone anywhere. And this is the only country where they went to war with somebody, and the somebody that they went to war with still walking around like la la di da di da. I ran up on the Capitol. Now back to the streets like la da di da di da. You know what I'm saying? Tried to stop the electoral process, but we still in this piece like la da di da di da. You know what I'm saying? What country goes to war with somebody and then don't totally eradicate the enemy? Just let them walk around, fly their little stupid little flags and all that. Got monuments up all around. Supporting the losers. To the losers. America's whack.
That's like that everybody gets a ribbon, even the losers.
Right.
You came in 10th place. Yes. Little Johnny, 10th place. Yes.
Now, the White House said, across our nation, an outpouring of grief and outrage continues at a horrific violence and xenophobia perpetrated against Asian American communities. Another thing Tariq said last night. This is the same. Remember we had this argument about the Black Caucus? Talk about they wanted the crime bill back in the day? No, they didn't. Joe wanted it, and he used the Black Caucus to say they wanted it to cover his own ass, because he's about to attempt to do the same thing now. And this is how it's going to happen. So 10, 15, 20 years, when they be like, oh, you made a new crime bill for the Asians and then locked up so many thousands of black people, he gonna be like, well, the black community wanted it. We had Rihanna out there singing praises. We had Wesley Snipes. We had rapper Common. We had and
it's gonna be true that all them people wanted that. And I already called that.
But they don't want it though. They just caping for the other group. They not saying lock up black people. They just,
man, you might as well be.
I mean, that's essentially what they're playing into.
You know that. Hold on. Well, you just said, hold on. We all know either you're pretending that you don't know about it, but everybody knows about it. True. We're not going to keep acting like somebody's shocked and they don't know and they've been under a rock. True. So no, I'm going to assume everybody is in the know. You don't get no passes no more like, oh, what? That was happening? I didn't know. I didn't know if I said A, that B was going to happen. No, these are obvious things now. Now to chop it up when they're trying to confuse you and all that. No, nobody confused you to come out and say out your mouth.
Right.
You made conscious decisions to say words that come out of your mouth. Now, what they put in front of you and sing and dance and all that and try to trick you, that's one thing. But you talked. You talked. You didn't have to talk. It's one thing being confused to yourself and in your mind. Oh, I'm confused. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm confused. But you went out and said, yo, this is what it is. Oh, well, no, you know facts and figures then, obviously.
Right. Well, I mean, that begs the question. You know what I'm saying? The reason for this show is that, no, you know what? Nah, I'm taking that back. Because that's, I felt a little mayo coming on. I felt a little mayo, my own I was finna put some mayo on it real quick. Because I'm saying, like you said, like everybody knows what it is. Like it's not like people don't know what it is. Like they know. But then that's a hard man. Look how I just want to keep. You see that? That's terrible. That I want to do that. I have this thing. It's like I want to be like, well, they don't know that it's gonna have.
No, they have that platform. You know, when you made it when you reach a certain level on a certain platform, you know the ins and outs. You work with people. You have employed people on your side to make sure you're riding the ins and outs. So now all of a sudden, like she didn't know. Come on, dude. She knew what she was doing when Rihanna went out there to march with her face all covered up so nobody could really tell it was her. Come on, fam. Come on, man.
Man, Brother Lightbright ain't giving these niggas no slack, son.
You ain't getting no more, man. That's what we've been doing, and that's every time our biggest downfall that we done let folks penetrate the situation. No, we got a strong nucleus right now, and you're not getting no excuses. You're either in or you're out. You're not straddling the fence no more. There's no more straddle said fence.
I totally agree, bro. Like I have to concede on that one. I ain't giving nobody no excuses. Them niggas know. They know.
You know.
They
like
know.
You don't live it like Lil Wayne. I ain't never had no racism. You think he don't know? Maybe since he has so much money that he's never Wayne's on a different level, so he's with the white folks. So then he ain't never came across.
Right. Yeah, right. As President Biden said during his first primetime address, anti-Asian violence and xenophobia is wrong. It's un-American and it must stop. Now, you hear what he said there? He said it's wrong. Okay. But he said it's un-American. So what American is anti-black racism then? He basically just told you. Period. Full stop. End of discussion. Stop the anti-Asian racism because that's not American. But y'all can go ahead with that anti-black racism all day. I mean, fuck them niggas. You know, like, who cares?
I mean, yeah, he would be lying if he said, yeah, he would be lying.
Inside the West Wing, the White House will resonate the so-called initiative. The so-called. They said that. I didn't.
Uh-oh.
The so-called initiative on Asian Americans and specific Islanders with an initial focus on counteracting bias and violence, officials said. Biden will soon tap a director to lead the initiative full-time. On the law enforcement side, Biden is ordering Justice Department to launch training programs to promote reporting hate crimes against Asian Americans on a local and state level. The Justice Department Civil Rights Division and FBI, meantime, will partner with National Asian Pacific American Bar Association to craft policies for combating Asian hate crime. Damn, man.
I told y'all there's going to be a federal mandatories. I said that about 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
Yeah, but
they're going to come up with federal mandatories.
But the thing is, I told y'all, even you, I said, you think if he wrote that crime bill before, he ain't going to do it again? Oh, give Cuz a chance. He's better than the orange man. You know what I'm saying? He got pressure on him.
I still believe that. I still believe that. I still believe that fam would clown way harder. Trump would just come, instead of being sneaky, fam would just, listen, we need y'all. This is what we gonna do, man. Y'all our people, man.
I bet you Trump wouldn't have gave no money to no Asians, and I bet you he wouldn't have put the border people up in no goddamn hotels for $86 million.
He wouldn't have he wouldn't have did the hotels.
He wouldn't. He wouldn't be with this Asian crime shit.
Hold on. Maybe not. Maybe. Hold on. Because their whole. Hold on. Maybe not, because their whole program was that the Democrats had folks locked up in cages. So that's why they're going extra hard. They're playing games with each other. You understand? So I don't know. To save the children, save our children. That's why I always say it, but I direct it towards us because they're trying to do it. Why you think they was talking about shipping kids in the containers and all that? Who you think they were saying was doing that? The whole cabal and all that. They're saying the Democrats are stealing kids and all that.
Listen to this though.
All that false, crazy. I don't know who's stealing kids. Y'all, we know who's killing kids.
Right, we know who's killing them for sure. That. This says, taking cues from Biden, Attorney General Merrick Garland separately announced Tuesday that he's ordering a 30-day expedited Justice Department review to ensure federal prosecutors make the best and most effective use of resources to combat hate crimes against Asians. Do y'all know a woman just walked into the store the other day, got into a argument with an Asian person and said, y'all the reason why the virus is here? Do you know they arrested that woman? That woman?
Yeah, they did.
They arrested
and she
that
was
woman.
Black.
Yeah, black. So y'all, these laws is obviously going to be turned on us because we seen that they can't even demonize a person that killed 6 Asians, let alone individuals. There was another woman last week that killed, what, didn't she kill an Asian woman? The one?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we also had the other Asian people who ran up in the old Asian people's houses and robbed them for their life savings, told them that the first person that's going to be shot is the granddaughter, but yet and still he was a good guy because he whispered in the granddaughter's ear, you know, we only doing this for COVID, right? If it wasn't for the virus and the jobs we lost, we wouldn't be doing this. So they splaining for him already.
Listen. I'm going to tell y'all how to get away from all of this. I bet if you stop going in a store, you won't get arrested for being racist.
Yeah.
I bet if you stop going to get the egg foo young, I bet if you stop going to get your weave from Chun-Li, I bet if you stop all that, it's not like they come in your community other than the store. So if you don't go to said store, when do you ever come in contact with an Asian like that?
Now I feel like even in public now they finna be acting all extra emboldened, like walking down the path, not moving, bumping shoulders, like you supposed. I feel like they was
already starting to act like that anyways.
Really?
Fam, my people was telling me they went to from over there, they went to the Grand Canyon or whatever, and said they wasn't moving out the way, just taking up the whole whoop-dee, fam, just being real, fam, clowning. So I mean, that don't really. And once again, you just be walking down your street and you just be running into Asians, fam.
Nah.
My point exactly.
But still.
My point exactly.
But the thing is, still though, I mean, it's not even about being in proximity with them. It's about clamping down tighter on the fucking world jail that we live in.
Yeah, do that. All you're doing is, I don't understand. How you know this ain't a blessing in disguise to keep black folks from messing with them anyway? Stop spending your money with them.
I agree with that.
Stop it.
That's a
if
very.
How you stop? If you didn't go into the store, none of that would even happen, fam. With or without any laws or whatever, stop spending your money with them.
Right. True.
Why don't you try that?
True.
Let's try that and then see what happens. Stop spending money with people who treat you badly, and let's see how that works out for people. I bet then they speak like, hold on, y'all. You can't be, hold on, they get the whisper, man, hold on, man, y'all causing division with our money, with our bag. You're gonna give us either more money, your store still can't survive with all the grants. If nobody's buying said product,
Right. True.
Stop going to them places that are treating you badly.
True.
Is he trash for setting this up? Yeah. But guess what? Maybe we can use this.
Right.
Like, okay.
Right.
Y'all letting them set up laws against us and you know it ain't us? Okay. Here, we really gonna hold our own chicken wings and we ain't messing around, fam.
Right.
Let's stand on that.
I like that.
Spending your money with
I really like that. That couldn't be said better. Shit, it might be a blessing in disguise. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Since we got these ignorant motherfuckers who feel like, you know, they can't go without their little weaves or their little edge control and all of that. They just got to go to the store and get their nails done and their toes done. They just can't get it done from nobody else.
Right.
Tuesday's announcement from the White House also included a vow for the FBI to provide more transparency in its data reporting on anti-Asian crime. Specifically, the Bureau will launch a new initiative page on its Crime Data Explorer website spotlighting supporting such crimes. See, that's why Tariq started his anti-black racism board to track anti-black racism across this country, because as y'all see, it doesn't matter to anybody, but yet and still here they go, they finna track people getting yelled at in the Asian community, because that's all they tracking.
Make sure you put that in our description, so y'all, any problems, any garbage that y'all know about, make sure y'all's hitting that description for the log so it can get recorded, y'all.
I think it's FBA news at pronto.com. Let me check that out real quick. I think if you look in the description on any one of his videos real quick, tease real quick, I think you can see it. I think it's in the description of all his videos, the email address, if you can check out a Tariq Nasheed video.
Gotcha.
All right. The new Biden administration effort was unveiled one day after the 65-year-old American woman was viciously stomped outside of a luxury building hotel. See, and that, look how they choose that one, right? The one that looks the fakest, the one that we cannot tell that it was an Asian woman, right?
Right.
The one with the dude wearing the pink satin vest that killed his mom.
Just write it. Hold on, man.
And this is what he said.
Ain't no black folks killing ain't no black dude killing his mom.
No, that's some Eminem shit.
You smell me?
No, that's Eminem shit. We don't do that. That's why Eminem could never be the GOAT. Never.
I think he was Caribbean, fam. I don't care. His name was Brandon Elliott. I'm saying
he was Caribbean. Of course fam. He was. None of these dudes was foundational black Americans. None of them. None of them. None of them. And they all homeless, so they all got paid. Matter of fact, Tariq was talking about last night how in New York, they used to go to the high schools and pay black kids to stand in lineups. Did you hear what I said?
What?
Pay black kids from high school to stand in lineups, meaning that they could get picked or nabbed for a crime they did not do.
Right.
Over a couple bucks, exploiting the community. Man, like it's like, man, we had and continue to have the most targeting. Man, you know what? Black people, they playing with y'all. You know what the question is? Do black people have that's enough button? Like this is it?
Right.
Like I ain't taking no more button? You can kill the kids walking to the store getting some damn Arizona tea and Skittles. You can pull up on the kids outside with the toy gun, shoot him up. You can watch
Medina.
You can watch the man laying on the ground calling for his mom with the knee on the neck. You can watch the black lady get pulled over for a simple traffic stop and end up dead in the jail. You could be on the side of the road, car broke down, looking at the police. Hey, I need help. They come up and blop you out. You could be at the store selling CDs and DVDs. They wrestle to the ground and blop you out. You could just be chilling in front of the store and they blop you out. White supremacists could be at the window harassing your kid and your shorty and your baby mom, and he could shoot you and get away, right?
Come to your house with the mob, the lynch mob, and it's the wrong house, and you got your uniform on, and you get acquitted.
Or goddammit, you know, Ken and Barbie can come out the house pointing their various weapons at you. Nothing happens. You know what I'm saying? Where's the hate crime on that? You could be just jogging, minding your business, and people coming with the cameras and the shotguns to kill you just for jogging.
Right.
You could be in your house eating ice cream, chilling, and somebody could just bust in your door and blop you up and only get 10 years. You could be on a police call with your partner and somebody can come out the misty mist and the dusty dust and the blackety black, and you can handle your business trying to save you and your partner's life and end up in jail.
That's cold.
You could be with your family, with your concealed and carry license, trying to show the cop your paperwork and get blopped up.
Straight up.
You could be simply jaywalking across the street.
Whoa.
And get accosted by the police and get blopped up. I can keep going with this. There's a lot of these.
The point is, when do we get sick of it?
It could be your wedding night. You could be with your wedding party and get blopped up. You could be in Walmart in the toy gun section, and somebody can call the police and say you got a gun, and they can come in and not ask no questions and blop you up. Blop, 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 blop. No questions. Done. But we talking about people getting coughed on, pushed down. You Asian sucker. I'm gonna get you, Asian cracker.
This blood gang.
This blood gang, you Asian fool. I'm sorry, y'all. Look, this is why they get money. This is the quote. F you don't belong here. The unidentified attacker shouted at the woman during the attack, according to police. How do y'all know that? The dudes in the foyer didn't go outside. He closed the door, so he couldn't hear, and he definitely didn't say, I heard him say that. We didn't hear no audio from no video. The video that we seen was in the lobby looking outside. How we know? Y'all just taking her word for it? Monday, the incident was the latest in a series of violent attacks against members of the Asian community in New York City. Another apparent hate crime against Asian women occurred on a subway train in Brooklyn over the weekend. The assailant shouting racial slurs at the victim. I don't care about your racial slurs. F your racial slurs.
Man, do you know how much y'all would have to lock up the whole country, including yourselves?
Man, the whole country would be locked up if we was talking about racial slurs. Nobody would be on TV. Every year, 5 to 10 reporters slip up and say nigga in their broadcast. Remember that?
Right.
What was it? The mini, what he was like, the Los Angeles niggers. Remember that?
Right.
Remember Biden just said niggers. They just had a replay of Biden just saying some nigga shit. Like, he'd be in jail right now for the racial slurs. Right now. I could pull up that little meme right now with Biden saying something and he was like, the niggers. They had it on a repeat. It's not funny, but damn, man. If y'all ain't insane as black people, good job. You're awesome. You know what I'm saying? That's why we coming out with B1, man. What is B1, you ask? B1 is become one, health and wellness. Because to combat, you know, this physical war we in, you also got to be up on your spiritual and your physical. You know what I'm saying? It's a trinity, right? It's the physical, it's the mental, and it's the spiritual. You feel what I'm saying? And
right.
You got to become one with it all. And you know, since this is nothing but B1, that's all we do is B1. So be on the lookout for Become One, Health and Wellness from the Hotlvamusictv channel.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, man. Let me go ahead and finish this out, because these articles actually give me stress, man. My blood pressure goes up, and like I actually feel stuff when I read this.
Right. That's thanks for being a human being, sir.
Right. Like like I'm literally reading the diary to the slow demise of my people. Wow. We're giving y'all a daily diary of the words written to eradicate black people. Because I mean, ultimately, that's what they trying to do, y'all. They done took over rap. They don't need it. They don't need you there no more. They got Mac Miller. They got Post Malone. They got little Pumpy Zanity Pumpity Pump Zan. Pumpity. Little Pumpity Pump. They don't need you. Especially if you a strong black man. They want Lil Uzi Vert.
Right. Lil Susie Vert.
Lil Susie Vert. That's who they want. They want you painting your nails black. Oh, it's just painting them black. It's just the fashion.
Oh no, they don't stop that. They getting their full nails done now, fam. Full kit. They go to the shop too with the gel fills, and they get it's the full kit now.
No.
Yes. They getting the full kit. They getting their nails done. Not no black.
Really?
Yeah, done. Low pump it.
Now
he went on with the nail, like, oh yeah, look at me, and got clown.
Now listen to this. If y'all goofy selves go out and vote for any candidate that's Asian in your community, you're goofy, because here's what they think about you. New York Rep Grace Ming, who's introduced a bill to give Justice Department a wider discretion in prosecuting coronavirus-related crimes. I just want to know, is they going to prosecute any palm-colored people? That's
right.
all I want to know. Because it's a couple of them waiting for this legislation right now. I wonder if they going to institute this legislation when it come out on the people that's in the middle of litigation right now.
Right.
But it said, lauding Biden for unveiling new efforts to address disgusting and unconscionable acts of anti-Asian hate and violence. For over a year, the Asian community has been screaming out for help. 400 and something years. That's all I gotta say. 400 and something years. That's been the plan for every presidential candidate. Remember the time when Bill Clinton locked up a lot of black people? Tell me the best president we had since Blino? We've been so blind. Oh no, we've been so blind. Yeah. Yeah, I remember when we thought Bill Clinton was cool just because he blew a saxophone on Arsenio Hall. That's all it took for niggas, huh?
Oh, don't forget the little checks and all that.
Oh yeah, we did have a little surplus of little funds around that time.
Funny checks all of a sudden now, fam's the.
Over a year, huh? Wow. I mean, just wow. Especially in light of tragic mass shooting in Atlanta area and Queens representing democracy. The Queens representing Democrat told Daily News. So that's all you're gonna mention is in light of the tragedy and the mass shooting in Atlanta. What about who perpetrated it?
Right.
I look forward to working with the president to stop the assault on the Asian community and keep Asian Americans safe. What about black people?
Wow. It's pretty bugged, man.
So this AAPI hate, a social organization tracking Asian crime, said there's been 3,800 reports of Asian incidents in America since last year, a sharp uptick compared to 2019. So now it's 3,800. You hear that number? 3,800 now.
Whoa, where'd that come from?
3,800 now because they got this fake database where if somebody gets called a name, it's going on there. What if our database would have millions and billions?
Billions, or like McDonald's, over a billion served.
Here's the splaining they want to leave you with in the last sentence, in the last paragraph, as they so eloquently do all the time. Biden and Asian American advocates have in part blamed the surge in hate crimes on conservatives using racially inflammatory language about COVID-19, like former President Trump insisting on calling it the China virus. Now, see, that is that bullshit to make you ride with what they doing.
Right. And then they switch it,
because,
debate and switch.
Because they haven't gone at these conservatives with any haste, or with any angst or any anguish or any malice or any animosity or any of that.
Right.
It's been, guy kills, 6 Asians, but he had a bad day because he had a sex addiction that he was trying to conquer, wow. The sex, he just couldn't handle himself. And all I done heard was mayo, burritos, and cheese. And mayo tots. with mayo slushies from Sonic's. Y'all didn't know that was a secret menu item. Yeah, palm colored people get them all the time. Mayo slushies.
You didn't know?
Mayo footlongs. It's just a bun with all mayo on it.
It's disgusting.
It's a bun with all mayo and cheese with grilled onions. Grilled onions and mayo.
Cole
Medina, man. Look, I want to give them some new news, but it's already 53, man. Y'all gonna have to catch us at 12 today. Go ahead.
At the nooner.
Listen, y'all see what's on the screen. Support Black media. That's all I'm gonna say. We're not trying to tell y'all what to think. We're trying to show y'all how to think about this propaganda that's being waged on you.
Straight up.
Let us do all the article reading and all the stressing out and all the get mad. Let me get mad and let my voice get high for you. I'ma bust it down for you. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what?
What up?
Can I say the ending for you today?
Oh, go ahead, man.
Oh, let me get your Rick Ross ad-libs together. tzvonsavage.com, jlava.com, keepitppodcast.com. Get your own, like Master P said. Shout out to Master P. Get your own. Pinterest if you got the interest, but if you really want to find that, you can go to tzvonsavage.com. Black Holocaust, fact or fiction. And I got something really important to tell y'all. I got something really important, man. I ain't really want to do this, but I got to, man, because I was heartbroken. The kid just broke my heart. LeBronda Jameson That's right, y'all. LeBronda Jameson wore a wig in the Geico. Was the Geico commercial?
Progressive
In
insurance.
in the Progressive Insurance commercial, Kuna Matata, he's perpetuating the demasculation of the black male here in society.
Message.
And one more thing, y'all. tzvonsavage.com. Peace, blessings,
and love.
and love. That's you. I can't.
Malo.
That's you.
Hey, Maloha.
Thank you, brother.
Appreciate that. Don't forget about that melanated people.
Oh yeah. You
that
got to
out,
sign up. He been seeing y'all. Y'all to slow down a little bit. He been seeing y'all. But if you want to find the melanated people, go to tzvonsavage.com.
Yes, sir.
And drop a bomb for tzvonsavage.com.
Hey, drop another one for jlava.com.
Well, we might as well drop another one for keepitppodcast.com.
We might as well drop another one for .com. Become one. It's coming.
Become one. Be one, y'all.
Be one, y'all.
Get your mental health together. Don't let this shit stress you. Let it test
If
you.
know, you know.
Don't let it stress you. Let it test you and become the best you. You feel what I'm saying? Ooh, I come up with shit like that, son. Yo. Keep It P Podcast, man. We out, man. Take these commercials, though.
Take that.
Take them, though. Gotta have
Music TV.
How did you know? I do not know, Master. You do not know? You have been to the movies again, I see. Leroy, this is not a punishment. You have touched the final level. You knew without knowing. We have finished our journey together.
Okay, I was in the position, I definitely belong here. And now that I'm here, I'ma change the game. I've always been here, I'ma tell you what's wrong here. The industry changing, your content strange. But I'm good, and I'm straight. I'm from the land of the 10,000 legs. I know you wish you could, but some can't. I learned from my mistakes and I done felt all the breaks. Learn to cut the grass real fast for the snakes. Learn to give a little bit more than I take. Too many times I score back, break, pump, fake. Man, I knew it was something, couldn't ignore it, it was fake. But
All of your misconceptions, you thought I would miss my blessings. Serious. All of your misconceptions, you thought I ain't never gonna stop this shit, man. Me, baby, you crazy.
look, I was once lost but found me. I had so many people around me, almost drowned me. It astounds me like the level of deceit when your people try to play you like somebody in the street. Like even when you praise him and you try to see him eat. Not to mention all the shit you did to get him on his feet. Kid, the thoughts get crazier, I put him on repeat. Thinking shit was all gravy, but it wasn't really sweet.
Even hula hooping through loopholes, working around shit.
Even had a nigga try to rebrand my business on some clown shit.
Thought I would miss my blessings, my blessing.
Look.
Even hula hooping through loopholes, working around shit. Even hula hooping through loopholes, working around shit. All of your misconceptions, you thought I would miss my blessing. The ultimate misdirection, you thought I would miss.
Look here, man. Now that you've been out the joint about 2 weeks, don't you think it's about time you gave me my money?
told you I ain't had your money yet, man.
Fuck you mean you ain't got my money yet? Motherfucker, everybody know you get the money from that robbery before you went upstate.
I told you, motherfucker, I ain't got your money yet, man.
Fuck you mean you ain't got the money yet?
Fuck you think you is, man. Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something? What you gonna do? I'm supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
I got Cash App, selling chimes. I hope you got yours, cause I got mine. I'm talking Payoneer, net spin, Venmo, stash. Too many ways for you to run my cash.
Check reparation, 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 check reparation.
Well, if you talking compensation, it's about that time. You get everybody there's a drop, get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. Two steps, come on. Two steps, come on. This is it, come on. Come on. Two steps, come on. Yeah, two steps, two steps, come on. Yeah, come on. Two steps, come on. Two steps, come on. Yeah, come on. Two steps, come on. Two steps, come on. Yeah, two steps, come on. Two steps, True. So you know I'm about to ask you like, what you about to do? I gotta go. Gotta hustle to get it. If you ain't talking business, little shawty, you tripping. I gotta go. I really ain't got time. You can holler at me later, shawty, bang my line. Bang my line, shawty, bang my line. You can holler at me later, shawty, bang my line. Shawty, bang my line. Bang my line. You can holler at me later, shawty, bang my line. Sometimes I stare at the phone, and when I think in my mind, I gotta see what you want. Soon as I finish this drink, I'ma leave the club. Think it's one of them nights, man, I need to fuck. I'm a
Music TV. Music TV.